Are you tired of thinking launch monitors are way too expensive or way too complicated for normal golfers? Well, the SwingLogic SLX Hybrid Mini comes in at just $200 and claims instant real data with crazy portability and almost zero setup. So in today's video, I'm breaking down the 5 big reasons why this finally could be the budget launch monitor we've all been waiting for. So let's do this. Enter the SLX Hybrid Mini. The little device proves you don't need to empty your wallet to get real data. Now the way it works is it uses radar technology to measure ball speed, club speed, and carry distance. And it even calculates your smash factor automatically. But here's what really surprised me. It's not just, not bad. It's way better than you'd expect for 200 bucks. No, seriously. Now, is it perfect? No, but it's consistent. The numbers are steady, especially for clubs you use the most. But here's the real kicker. The feedback is instant. You hit a shot, the screen flashes your numbers, and then you're ready for the next swing. So the best way I can describe it is, think of it this way. Using the SLX Hybrid Mini is like switching from guessing your yardages to actually having a GPS in your pocket. Suddenly you know how far your 7-iron actually goes. You see your swing speed change when you loosen up. You start connecting the dots, what's helping, what's not, and what needs work. If you've always wanted to practice smarter but figured launch monitors were way out of your budget or your reach, this could be your foot in the door. All you need to do is set up on the range or in your backyard, hit a few shots, and start tracking your real numbers. You focus on one club at a time and watch your trends. And what's great is you're actually going to know and not guess what's happening in your swing, and you're all going to do it for less than $200, which to me is not too bad at all. Listen, you expect a $199 launch monitor to do one or two things. Maybe track your ball speed or give you a rough distance estimate, but the SLX Hybrid Mini is a bit of a magician. It's not just a launch monitor, it's also a GPS unit and a golf simulator, all squeezed into a device that fits in your pocket. But let's break this down. First up is the launch monitor mode. At its core, the SLX Hybrid Mini is a radar-based launch monitor, but it goes way further than this. All you have to do is pair it with the SLX Connect app, and you unlock automatic swing video capture and detailed shot history for every session. There's no Wi-Fi required, there's no subscription tiers, there's no BS. You just turn on, line it up, and swing away. All right, next up is the GPS mode. And again, you're gonna connect it with the SLX Connect app, but you're gonna get 40,000 courses worldwide mapped out. So that means real on-course yardages with front, middle, and back of the green, right from the same app that tracks your golf swing data. Now next up is a simulator mode. And here's where it gets a little wild. The SLX Hybrid Mini includes a built-in golf simulator functionality. Now the graphics won't fool you into thinking you're playing on a much more expensive system, but you can play virtual rounds of golf from tee to green right at home. And if you want more, you can even connect third-party apps like E6 for a more polished simulator experience. Now straight up, it's not gonna be a GS Pro killer, but for the price, it's pretty capable. Now think of it this way, most budget golf gadgets are like single-use tools. They're helpful but limited. The SLX Hybrid Mini is a kind of Swiss Army knife that packs 3 devices into one: a launch monitor, a GPS, and a simulator all in your pocket. We all know the story. You finally buy a launch monitor, open the box, spend the next several hours trying to figure out the manual, figure out the Wi-Fi code password, it doesn't work. It's just becomes a nightmare. And then top it all off, by the time you finally get to work, you're not even excited to use it anymore, and you've kind of left wondering, have you just paid for a huge headache? Now, for a lot of us golfers, that's where this dream ends, right at the setup. But here's the difference with the SLX Hybrid Mini. It's actually simple. You take it out of the box, you drop it behind your hitting area, you pair it with a free SwingLogic app, and you're ready to go. There's no Wi-Fi drama, there's no complicated calibration, there's no tech wizardry required. You just use it. So the best part is, within seconds, you're actually seeing real numbers: ball speed, club head speed, and carry distance right on the device's LCD screen. And if you want the full picture, the app fills in the rest with clean visuals and GPS data for, again, those 40,000 golf courses. So it's as easy as turning on your TV and flipping to your favorite channel. Most launch monitors are just trying to assemble a jigsaw puzzle in the dark. The SLX Hybrid Mini is like a light switch. One click and everything just works. And to me, that's why I love this little unit. All right, let's be real. One big reason people stop using their launch monitor is simple. It's just a pain to actually haul it around. If it feels like you're lugging a bowling ball and a bag of cables to the range, you're gonna leave it at home more often than not. Or if it's an indoor only unit, you might be too afraid to have it not work or even break. Now the SLX Hybrid Mini is the exact opposite. This thing is tiny, like seriously tiny. It's about the size of a large credit card. You slip it in your pocket and you even forget it's there. It comes with a cool steel divot tool that actually doubles as a stand, and the whole setup weighs less than a rangefinder. There's no bulky cases, there's no tangled cords, there's no awkward tripods. It's like already ready when you are. And here's what I found. The smaller and simpler the device, the more you're actually going to use it. With the SLX Mini, you can bring it to the range, set it up behind your backyard net, or use it even indoors. And that's kind of grab and go that most units don't have. The bottom line is the SLX Hybrid Mini isn't just easy to carry. It's so convenient you're actually going to use it. And that's how practice actually becomes a habit, because you're going to have a habit that leads to results. And for 200 bucks, what do you have to lose? You know what the worst golf launch monitor is? The one that sits in your garage collecting dust. Trust me, I have like 10 of them. If it's too complicated, too slow, not too fun, or too expensive, it gets forgotten. That's not gonna be the case with the SLX Hybrid Mini. The device is actually enjoyable to use because it gives you instant visible feedback. You swing, you see your numbers pop up, and suddenly your brain starts connecting the dots. Cause and effect, swing and result. It's like having a digital coach that never gets bored with you. And that's especially for swing training. The Hybrid Mini gives you club head speeds, readings are so accurate, they're almost as accurate as TrackMan level without the TrackMan price. And because it works both indoors and outdoors, you're not stuck waiting for a perfect weather or a trip to the range. You can practice wherever you want, whenever you want. No drowning in 25 confusing data points, which like 90% you're not even gonna know. You get the numbers that you matter. You know what to tweak, and you keep swinging, and you get feedback, and then you keep swinging, and you figure out, and you work on what matters. So the bottom line is this: if the idea of instant feedback, simple data, and flexible practice sounds like a good time to you, then the SLX Hybrid Mini is the launch monitor to get. And especially because it's less than 200 bucks. And honestly, I don't know of any other launch monitor that's that cheap that's as good as this. Let's be honest, not everyone needs a $3,000 launch monitor, or a $2,000 one, or even a $1,000 one. Most golfers just want something that makes practice smart, more rewarding, and actually is fun. And that's exactly where the SLX Hybrid Mini falls into. For $200, you get a launch monitor that's compact, it's affordable, and it's accurate enough to actually help you improve your game that my 80-year-old father could figure out. But don't get me wrong, the Hybrid Mini isn't trying to be a tour level fitting tool. And that's the point. It's simple, it's useful, it's actually fun. It gives you the numbers you need when you need them without the overload or the intimidation. So if you're on a budget or just want a way to track your swing and distances without the hassle and the price tag of a more expensive unit, then this might be the one to get this season. What do you guys think? Have you tried the SLX Hybrid Mini? Is there something you're interested in? What launch monitor are you using? I would love to know. But if you guys found this video helpful, can you do me a huge favor and hit that like button? And if you want more videos like this, be sure to subscribe, because we got plenty more on the way. But if you guys want to see my full list of the best launch monitors of the year, because I tested every single one, then check out this video right here, and I'll see you on the course.